Buenos dias, amigos.
Buenos días.
Welcome to Northern Goa. We're here right now on the outskirts, I think we're on the outskirts, right, of
Oh,
Arambol.
yes.
And what we're going to do today is we're going to take you on another of our Wish You Were Here videos, take you on a bit of a tour. We found some really interesting places on the bikes. We're going to go and explore. We're going to start off first and foremost at this wonder of Arambol. And this is called...
It's called the Banyan tree. This is the biggest tree in here, so it's like a touristic attraction. So there is a lot of people who comes here to meditate or just to escape a little bit of the chaos in town. So
It's called the Big Banyan Tree, isn't it?
big banyan.
You look at it from the outside and you think, oh, it's a little forest, a little bunch of trees all together. It doesn't look anything particularly special.
When you go inside, you will see there is like a maze full of leaves and roots growing everywhere.
Now, you might need to forgive us for the quietness in a moment. Normally we do a lot of talking on these videos, but there are people in here meditating and things like that. So
We just want to respect other people's spaces.
we're going to start respecting my space.
Let's start.
Okay, here we go.
Amazing, super big.
This would definitely make the most incredible tree house you've ever seen. People climbing up in there as well.
Lots of people here.
There's a movie, I remember watching it as a kid. It was called, I think it was called Swiss Family Robinson. I think it was about a family who got like stranded on a desert island or something like that, and they ended up building a big tree house. And you know, I'm sure being stranded on a desert island is not that idyllic, but they made it look like...
It's not like an old painting everywhere.
You know, like I say, I think a lot of people do meditations here. This would definitely be a little spot where people do the
Show us how people should meditate. What was that?
trying to be quiet. You disturb in my meditation. Yeah, this is the Big Banyan tree, the most epic tree for a tree house that you've ever seen. Just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Cool, right? As to the history of this place, quite frankly, I don't know. Don't know, haven't researched it, but I'm pretty sure looking at this tree, you can imagine... Oh, I just poked myself in the eye with my glasses. I'm pretty sure you can imagine the age. You know, you're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old, this tree, if not even older. Very ancient. Just to get to that size, you know, it's massive. So if you're in Arambol, this place is definitely worth a visit, and I would particularly recommend coming towards kind of sunset time. You know, depending on what time of the year you are. At the minute, sunset time where the light gets really nice is around 5:30, so that's the perfect time to come here. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful spot. I haven't climbed the tree myself, but maybe another time. But I think let's jump on the bike and we're going to go and explore some spots around this beautiful part of Northern Goa. Helmets on today, safety first.
But I think that is basically because he knows that he can be a stop and he doesn't want to get any fine. Otherwise, he wouldn't be wearing anything.
I find that accusation offensive. I think one strange thing here
What is that?
is that the driver has to wear a helmet. The passenger.
Yeah, I like it.
So you'll see the driver with the helmet, passenger on the back without the helmet, and you'll see the kid at the front without the helmet. So none of it really makes sense. He's selling honey or something. Are you ready?
No, it looks like he has some flowers. Oh, no.
Hey, afternoon.
No, no.
Right, hold on. We're going off road.
Oh. We have here Wayne Gibson, the professional scooter driver. So there is nothing that you have to be afraid of. We are in good hands.
Siamara had her first scooter lessons the other day. Which side are you on? And how did it go?
Well, it was really good, but I am not going to deny that it's quite difficult, especially when you want to learn how to ride around these streets, but there is not much care. So I don't think that this is the place to learn, but Gwen is an excellent teacher. So I know how to have the bike moving for a little bit.
She knows how to turn it on.
It's very heavy, especially because I am very shorty, so it's quite difficult to.
You struggle to touch the floor.
Yeah. It's the life of a shorty person.
You can see that the big banyan tree, as it's called, is a little bit in a strange place. You'll see as we come out onto the main road, it will give you an idea of the location. But if you look on Google Maps, if you're in Arambol, there are two places called the Big Banyan Tree. The correct one is the one that's on the outskirts of town. Can you move this bag for me? It's digging in my bag. The bag is all zipped up and closed, right?
Yep.
Alright, so this is where it brings you out. This direction here is towards Arambol Centre. So if you're in Arambol, where the ATMs are, where the cash machines are, that's that way. This road in this direction would take you to Kerry Beach or Kieran Beach. So we're going to head this way. We're going to explore some of the back roads of northern Goa and just see what we find. Let's see what we can go and see if there's any people to chat to. So let's go. I imagine that in this video you'll also get a sense of the driving style around. You see, it's kind of take off this random photos.
They take very deeply the fact of not having any rules.
I would say that the loose rule system, one of the reasons people come to travel is because the bureaucracy and the control from home is just overwhelming. Doesn't mean you should be reckless. And you see plenty of people around here with cuts, bruises, crutches. So just kind of take it easy. Have fun, but
Be careful.
mostly the roads are good, but you do hit these patches where it's a bit knobbly, so there's a classic example. I had the indicator on and my arm stuck out to turn right, and the guy still tried to overtake me. So you just got to be pretty conscious of your surroundings. Use your mirrors, you know. Indian drivers, they like to use the horn to warn other drivers that they're coming behind.
Absolutely beautiful around here. It's an empty land.
Don't jinx it. Come back here in a few months and there'll be a bunch of villas here. Beautiful though, isn't it?
Yep.
The birds. I just love anywhere where there's palm trees. Massive. Palm trees just equals paradise. See that?
What's that? Oh,
Very, very random, isn't it?
we have Chiva here.
Let's have a little look. This is someone's private property, so I don't want to get too close, but... Well, it goes to show you, you know, like Goa is really heavily like Catholic, because obviously the Portuguese influence, but you still see the Hindu influence around here. And of course it was the other day holy, so maybe that's holy, do you think?
Probably that's one of the statues that they use to
It's cool though, right?
celebrate the day. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very beautiful and colorful. There is lots of constructions and buildings getting done around here as well. And lots of abandoned buildings.
You arrive into Arambol, or at least we arrived into Arambol after being in Mumbai and northern India and of course Nepal before it. And you really get the sense that it's a paradise. But you take your bike and just go a little bit outside of Arambol, a little bit into the more untouched areas. That's really where you'll see the paradise. See, it's just super quiet. There's no other people around. And, you know, although there's buildings, the nature feels a little bit more untouched. Graveyard though. Houses are pretty impressive, aren't they?
Yes. This area is just super beautiful.
Oh, this is a really nice house. I mean, maybe it's a hotel, but it's beautiful. Swimming pool there.
You need to be careful with these bumps on the roads because sometimes you cannot see them and you can get
School there.
fright with them.
Government primary. Smells good around here, doesn't it?
But this is a bakery.
Smells like curry. Doesn't smell like a bakery to me. It smells like spices.
Somebody's hungry.
Oh, we see these like,
Abandoned cars.
yeah. It's like, I don't know whether they just stopped working and they decided not to fix them, or they didn't have the money, or I don't know, maybe it was just cheaper to buy a new one. There's a few of them knocking around, right?
Yep. But it's not only cars, it's motorbikes as well. Oh, just kidding.
Means I wanted to say hello to him.
Beautiful. Look at those palm trees, how high they are.
That's a little paradise through there, isn't it?
There's a little bit of, that's a lake or that's the ocean?
No, it's a lake, I think. You imagine if you've got your little house down there surrounded by all these massive palm trees. You've got your little lake where you can go fishing. That would be amazing. Your own little private beach, maybe. But yeah, they're super tall, these palm trees, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I don't see that I don't think they're coconut trees, are they?
No, it doesn't look like
There's
it.
no
There is
coconuts
a
on
few of them, but not all of them. The other ones are quite skinny.
Yeah, I wonder what they use them for. Maybe they use this for wood.
Maybe.
Let's continue.
Maybe they are just like bacon ones. Beautiful around here. They use this sound to create some bricks.
Try and find a little spot where we can see through onto this area. What do you reckon? Do you reckon you'd find this a cool place to live? Beautiful, or do you think you'd get bored?
Well, I think that this is a very beautiful place to live. Everything depends on what you are looking for, but I think if you are searching for tranquility and calmness, this is a perfect place to be. Because it's close enough from the center where you can go and get anything that you need, but far away enough to don't hear the noises of the cows and the clubs and the pubs with techno music all day.
Imagine this is your yard.
Then you will find lots of things to get entertained in here. So it was super funny because we came the other day to explore around here, and it was the day before
day after.
No, the day after Holi. And the day of Holi, like the adults were trying to collect money for it, for the festival and for the festive. So they were like in every corner stopping people. And then we came around here the day after, and the kids were with a big piece of wood stopping the traffic, also asking for money for the Holi. And we were like, Holi was just today. It's not today anymore. And they were like, no, money, Holi today, Holi today. So at the end, basically, we have to escape from them, but it was very funny.
Yeah, they were like, give us money, give us money. Look at that. I'd go walking through there exploring, but I don't know if it's someone's garden and I don't know if there's snakes in there or not. Don't fancy finishing the video with a snake bite.
I don't want to see you dying because of a snake bite, to be honest.
Pleasant this is though, it's so relaxing. There's like a really funny smell, isn't there? I think around here lately, like around Arambol, you get a whiff, like a smell from a few places, and it smells like really strong fermenting fruit. So I don't know if they're making alcohol or. Oh,
that's the one.
There it is.
That's the smell.
I wonder if it's this.
That's the smell.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very strong, isn't it?
That's like fruit.
Yeah.
Fruit that is being probably. Yeah, wasted with the fruit. Hello.
That's the smell. What is it?
Yeah.
What is this? What is it?
Keju penny.
What is it from? Like a fruit?
Keju fruit.
Keju fruit.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. What do you just for the animals? Is it? What do you do with it? You make a drink with it, or?
Yes, drink. Alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay.
Keju.
And it's like very strong.
Yeah, very strong.
Very strong. You just make it for yourself, or you sell it?
Sell it.
Sell it. Okay. It smells very strong.
Yeah. You want?
Do you have some?
Some. Probably don't have. Now.
You don't have.
After 6 days.
6 days. Okay.
Yes.
You do this just once a year, or
Once only.
only once a year? Cool. Thanks so much.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
All right. Well, now we know what the.
Definitely that was alcohol.
Yeah. Look at it here.
They had like a volleyball pitch in here. Look at the seats.
Wow. We saw them actually. We saw them actually playing volleyball on the beach the other day. It's like a competition, and I tell you what, they're like really, really good at it.
Yeah, they were. It was like I think that it was maybe the national competition, and it was like the police from Goa against. And this is the first monkey that we have seen here. That's so beautiful. That's
Yeah.
the one that there is two there. They are the ones that are the protectors, the army of the.
From Rama Army.
Yep.
Yeah, like they're the first monkeys that we've seen in all of Goa, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've been here now for 6 weeks, and they're the first monkeys that we've seen.
The good thing is these ones are not aggressive as the other ones. These ones are quite friendly.
Go and try and cuddle one.
No.
Yeah, I didn't see him there.
There
There's
is
one there,
three.
there's one there, I think there's one on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a few of them, isn't there?
Sí, mi amor.
He's watching us like, trying to see if we've got any fruit. Is he going to come down? Wow.
They are amazing. But these ones are a little bit like more blondish.
Yeah, I don't think they're the same as the ones from Richardson. I just think they're very similar.
Like the same one, but this one is more like albino one.
He kind of looks... He's got the same kind of colour as my beard, hasn't he?
It's a ginger one.
You mean blonde?
Ginger.
Excuse me.
You are a ginger
You're
one.
offensive.
Hello.
He's too tired, he's really hot. Don't want any tickles. I love this house. Just reminds me of like a little Spanish house, you know?
Yeah, it looks like one of the ones from the beach. Hello.
Today is Sunday, so maybe today's like one's church with your mates.
Especially the ones who are Catholics, because Sunday is like the sacred day where Jesus finished creating the world,
Excuse me?
and then that's when Jesus rests. So that's why everybody else rests as well.
Let me just hear that again.
Yeah,
Jesus created the world.
created everything that exists in here. Well, that's what they say. That's their religion. So on Sunday, that's when Jesus.
Who says that?
That's the Bible.
Catholics.
Yeah.
Catholics don't say that Jesus created the world.
Okay. So how is it then?
God created the world.
Well, but that's the thing. God. I'm talking about God. God created the world. So on the seventh
God
day,
created the world.
on the seventh day, that's when he rests, because he has finished of doing this magnificent creation.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I feel a little bit dubious about that story.
Well, you go home and then you search for it.
Xiomara is Colombian, bear in mind, so she comes from a Catholic Christian background and country, so maybe she knows more about this than me. However, Jesus definitely didn't create it.
Well, God created the world.
No offense to Christians.
I love these colors. They're so vibrant. A little school.
Is it? Wonder how many kids go to that school. Okay. The wheels are on the car.
beginning.
Saying okay, huh?
Still having like 19 minutes. No, sorry, 40 minutes.
Loads of exploring to do. The road here is not great. It's very gritty. It's not much grip. It's really careful riding up here.
There's a big church, probably and a school as well.
Let's go again. Volleyball. We want volleyball around here, don't they? I mean, it makes sense because it's like a beachy area. But never knew that Indians love volleyball so much.
A wine shop in here in the middle of the road.
Here's a question as well. What do you reckon? Because India's so big, every region of India has its own unique culture, basically. Every region of India is almost like its own country. You know, different cultures, different cuisines, different beliefs, different ways of being, you know. And Goa, until only very recently, I say recently, it was like the 1950s, was a Portuguese colony still. So, do people from Goa consider themselves Indians or Goans? Or is it like Goans first, Indians second, you know, Indians first, Goans second? I'd be interested to know that.
Well, so if somebody knows the answer, leave it in the comments below. And then we will discover this mystery.
Just like, you know, people in Barcelona and places like that consider themselves Catalonians, right? At least many of them. Catalonians first, Spanish second. So, yeah, it would be interesting to know. If I was living around here, that would be my choice.
Looks like it's abandoned. Yeah, they are. You can see like a lots of guys like gathering together today.
A beer and a barbecue, maybe, aren't they? Question is, what are the women doing?
Cleaning their house.
That's sexist.
We have 15% of battery. We are still having 10 minutes to finish, so hopefully it lasts just enough.
Hopefully you can actually hear what we're saying, because
The wind.
when I put the gas on a little bit, very windy. On a barrel on the road. Always so cautious. Driving around Goa, I've never ever seen so many police checkpoints. Strategically placed, shall we say, for maximum profit. So anytime you see people stood in the road in the distance, you're thinking, alright, what's going on here? Check it out. All got my massive stuff on.
Are we celebrating something? Okay, that's like a water party.
It's like they're having like a little, it's like a holy festival, isn't it? But
Maybe there may be a birthday or something like that.
we're having lots of fun anyway.
Yeah, and I think that having a like water party right now would be perfect because
It'd be a really nice way to cool down. Yeah, we're coming to the end of the season here now in Arambol in Goa. Apparently this is kind of when people start leaving, and we have noticed it getting quiet. Try this way. We have noticed it getting quiet. Apparently the reason is just because it just gets too hot. It's very hot, very humid. For us, like, we spend a lot of time in Spain, in Madrid, so we're used to hot weather, but apparently it gets quite unbearable. So end of March is when things finish up, really. And it's pretty much perfect timing for us because we're coming towards the end of our visa now. And so the plan in the next few days is to make moves and start probably heading south for this last week in India before we probably catch a flight to Sri Lanka. Conscious all the time of these bloody speed bumps. They don't stand out to me, you can't see them. Green and yellow, so like a bit of a warning, you know? Everybody's just always in a rush. Always.
There is nothing to be rushing for, to be honest. You're living in this beautiful paradise, why do you have to go quick? To feel the adrenaline in my face.
Feel the adrenaline in your face. You know what? I'll feel the adrenaline in your face.
How? No more.
I always like to go really slow. Easy, Amara. You know, we'll be like this, right? We'll just be starting off going slow, and when she least expects it.
In those little instances, I feel like my heart is getting out of my chest.
Now, this is why you don't vomit down these roads, just randomly out the blues and stuff. Which way?
That's right. We have 6% battery. 3 minutes to go. La gente mi sulle sale in bottiglia around here is 4% down. 2 minutes to finish. So maybe we can make it
2 minutes.
to finish, yeah. 4%.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
You hit the red button.
Uh-huh.
Counts us down.
3, 2, 1. What?
Counts us down. Do it again.
3, 2, 1.
This has been our little odyssey through the roads and back streets of northern Goa. Hope you've enjoyed coming along with us. Seeing some monkeys, seeing some local alcohol, seeing Siamara with a squeaky bum. And yeah, catch you in the next one.
See you in the next one, and I wish you were here.